Hey everybody, this is Darren Martin speaking. I'm doing a YouTube video today. Doing a video today. I just want to talk about Rwanda. It's been good to me so far. My mom is back in the States now. She's been back there for the past few weeks now. She's doing okay. She arrived safely. And I just want to talk about a thing about Rwanda. I mean, it's a little country. It's nice. It's got its problems, but overall, it's a beautiful country. People are friendly. Another thing I've been looking at the news lately, especially in Atlanta, Georgia. The former mayor wasn't allowed to sit at the restaurant because of a dress code. And I don't know if they did it, put be heard being discriminatory or a dress code. They have a dress code. That's fine. I have no problem with it. But the thing I see is that pray myself through that. One thing the former mayor of Atlanta did a good job was she didn't plead with them. She asked, "What can I say at the bar?" And they said no, and she walked out. And I think I don't know if there was another person that went in there who had a similar attire on, and she didn't see her come out. She didn't see her go in, but she didn't see her come back out either. So it's a thing when it comes to we as black people. Now I don't hate white people. It's just one thing we have to stop doing is stop begging them to eat in their restaurants and stop staying and going places where we're not wanted. Because when I see a lot of that stuff, sometimes I am thankful to be in Africa because it feels good when I go to a restaurant to eat. Not only besides the people look at me, but I get the same services like everybody else. There's nobody discriminating me because they want to throw a dress code. Because sometimes you come in, sometimes they do dress codes as an excuse because they don't want no black people in their restaurant. You see, and like the Rwandans, they don't know how good they have it. Because for one, when it gets night out, they can walk out together. The guys can sit in a group. There is no fear of some cop gonna harass me while you guys. If they see a group of black people, they think something's going on, or you're about to steal something. They can sit as a group, and there's nobody getting paranoid or getting scared. So the situation, a black man, he was in his house. He just got off of work. And then some police car, they came to his door, and then the cops was like, "Oh, we're looking for a dog." And so the brother man said, "Okay." He did talk to the cop, but he shut the door so he could get changed. And then the cops lying, saying he had a gun and doing this and doing that. And I'm thankful that the brother man recorded him. And I figured you got to record so that way, because when it comes to dealing with a cop, especially a white cop, I'm not saying all of them, but the majority of them, it's their word against the black man's. And so that's why a lot of times I say I'm thankful to be in Rwanda. That's why I get sickened when I hear Rwandans when they so quick to want to go to America. Want to go to America and not looking at how good they have it. One, like I said before, they can walk in groups. There's no policemen harassing them. There's a lot of these you get a lot of these Caucasian cops they hate black people. Especially America, they hate black people. They hate us as a black man. And another thing, there is no fear of, then they want to all put up a dress code or fear of, oh, we don't, basically they're doing that, they could do that as a center that we don't want black people in our restaurants. We don't want no leggings, none of this. It shouldn't matter what the person wears. Me, restaurant, I wouldn't even have a dress code. You come in and eat. Not gonna say if it's an elegant restaurant, yeah, you gotta dress up. Okay, Capitol Grill. But sometimes with the dress code, a lot of times they'll do that because they don't want no black people in the restaurant. Since it was black people, we gotta start opening up your own. Stop taking that crap from them. But to the former mayor of Atlanta, she did a good job. She didn't plead with him. She said, "Can I sit about?" She said, "No." She walked out. No, didn't plead with him, didn't argue with him. And it was a restaurant in Perimeter Mall. That's in done with. So good kudos to her. for not pleading with them and not begging them. I mean, as I was heard with Dominique, you begging with them, begging and pleading. Stop that. Stop begging and pleading and eating these Caucasian people at restaurants, and especially if they don't want you. And that's what I love about Rwanda. And when I go to a restaurant, one, the people look like me, which feels really good. And two, I get the same service as everybody else. And I know, and I thank you most. I'm thankful that I applied for my B's. I made the payment and everything. I just wait for them to approve it. And so that's what I'm talking about. Don't do that. Stop begging them to eat in their restaurants. So, and I feel good. She walked out. And I mean, she put it on social media, but just go somewhere else. That's why I'm thankful to be here in Rwanda. And another thing, that's what I'm looking at. To pray that the Most High, I'm just showing them that they don't know how good they have. One, that when they go get something to eat, ain't nobody discriminating against you. There's nobody trying to throw a dress code as an excuse because they got that, get that to sit there. Well, this will prevent the black people from coming in the restaurant. And so I'm praying the Most High shows them that they're not perfect. And so Africa has done a lot. It has humbled my mom, and I know she had to go back to get some things situated. But as I was told me, hey, us Black Americans, look, cook your own food. Go to the black-owned restaurant. And I pray, and I hope that former mayor of Atlanta went to another restaurant. Go somewhere else where they will accept her. So one thing, she did a good job. She didn't plead with them. She said, can we sit at the bar? And they said no. She turned around and walked out. So she did a good job. Go eat somewhere else. So I pray the best and do the best. And then stop that. I'm praying that get some black owners so they don't have to go through that. Or they try to use a dress code as an excuse because they don't want black people in the restaurant. So another thing, that's why I'm here in Africa. It feels good. I don't have to stay and go places in America. I don't have to stay and go places where I'm not wanted. So far in Africa, I haven't gotten that. So that's why. And that's why I don't wish that on any of the Rwandans. I don't want them to go and play peaceful, no violence, or go into the fear of somebody going to kill you for no reason. So it feels good and it's safe. So I love that. So I just kudos to the former mayor that for walking out of the restaurant. And if it was discriminatory, sue him. Sue him. So sue him, win your case, and move on. So that's why I'm here in Africa. Come, like I say, go back, everybody come to Africa. You don't have to deal with that. You'll get when you go to a restaurant. Sometimes the food may not be the best food, but when you come to a restaurant, you'll get the same service like everybody else. So the restaurants I've been to, there ain't no dress code. No leggings. There ain't no dress code. And so then when the whites when their counterparts come in there, they slide them in. And so that's the thing I know I don't like it, but it applies to everybody but them. So that's why I'm glad. That's why when I see stuff like that, those cops harassing you or anything else, I'm just glad to be here. That's why I'm glad I'm here. So I pray. That's why I'm glad I'm here. I don't want to go. I really don't want to go anywhere else in America. I don't want to be on the race where I got to. That's why I'm glad I'm here. It feels good. I go into places out that look like me. As long as I have that money, I'm cool, and it feels good. I can live wherever I want to here. As long as I have the money, that's cool. I can live wherever I want to. So I'm gonna end it at that. I just want to put my 2 cents in about what happened in Atlanta, about the racism I'm hearing in America. So I'm out. Peace.